What is up, guys? Team Movements here, and sorry for doing this deck profile so late. Didn't want to post a deck profile because of ARG. Didn't want nobody there to know exactly what I was gonna be playing, how I was gonna be playing it. So let's get on with the deck profile. So my starter is gonna be the new starter that just came out, Lizard Hero Undun. Right now he's my favorite starter. First because he's 5K. I hate grade 3 searchers. I don't care what you tell me. They're awful. They're cancer. They're the worst thing a part of this game. Why? They're 4K. They always give me a 10 for no pass. I know it's petty, but and I always hit a crit when they do no pass, which is the worst part. But I like him. He's 5K. His skill is GB1, act ability, counterblast 1. Put him into your soul. Add any Overlord from your deck to your hand. So depending on the deck, he's really good. He can give you the one missing piece that you need to use like certain skills. This is a cross build with the legend, so he can help to get the cross. So in case you need a legion next turn, or if you need another copy of the end in your hand, or if you want to be on the legend, or if you want to use the legend GB2 skill, or if you need to use the ace and you don't have an Overlord in your hand. So he's a really good card. He's really good utility. He gets the pieces that you'll be missing in a lot of these games. So getting off with the deck, let's start off with grade 3. So I play 3 copies of the cross. So you don't know what he does. He's the legion with the end. His skill is basically legion, which is an act ability. Put 4 cards from your drop zone back into your deck, shuffle them, and search for the mate. The mate is the end. So amazing mate, because the mate restands and he just helps get bigger. His other ability, when you legion, the moment you legion, you get to add an Overlord copy from the Vanguard circle. So you can either add the cross or the end, which is good because they're both abilities. Persona Blast. Persona Blast is you pay a cost and you discard a copy of them from your hand, which is really good. Fuels for both their abilities. His other skill is if he does not hit, counterblast 1, discard a copy of himself, and pretty much you get to just retire 2 units. So you play a really awkward mind game with your opponent, whether I'm going to restand or I'm going to blow up your board. So it's a very good mindset. I wanted to play pure the legend, but I needed this legion to save myself from decking out, and I needed something that would be a good matchup against my bad matchups, which is decks that don't have rear guards on my turn. Say Shadow Paladins, Great Nature, Grand Blue, Pale Moon. I'm like, those matchups become really annoying because they don't have a board, and I can't really control their board because their boards only exist on their turn. So that's why I played this legion, and of course, like I mentioned, I played 3 copies of the end. It's the mate for the X. You never want to write this unit. That's why I played 3 of him. His skill is when he hits on Vanguard Circle, counterblast 2, discard a copy of himself, restand. So he's a restanding Vanguard for 22 with the Legion. So really good. Helps helps get more attacks, get more drive ticks, build more hand. And especially with people now playing the old perfect guard, you can just swing at a rear guard, restand. That way you can just build more hand. That's the whole goal. Just build hand and survive World War VII against your opponent. Yep, that's how I describe it. He's also the cross-ride with the original Drgonic Overlord, but nobody plays him anymore. And then 3 copies of the legend. Sorry, I only got 1 hot stamped. I'm getting 2 coming in eventually. So the legend, he's probably my favorite version of Drgonic Overlord to this date. He's very pressuring and he has a lot of utility. You can basically put him at 4 in any Kagero deck and he still works. His on-ride ability is Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, check the top 5 and add a Flame Dragon. This is Kagero. Most of my cards are Flame Dragons. Why would I not why? That gives you more reasons to play Flame Dragons and help you add like missing pieces. Like Perfect Guards. I love searching for Perfect Guards. I've never had a deck that could do that until Royals got the Brave one, which is His Generation Break 2 skill is this. Counterblast 1, discard a grade 3, and this card becomes a stride. He gains 15k power, becomes a grade 4, and gains 1 more drive check. So his skill is swing at a rear guard, discard 3, restand. So you can just go swing at a rear guard, triple drive, discard the cards that are horrible in your hand, and then get another attack. Which is really good because becoming the grade 4 fuels a lot of your abilities, which I'll show you guys later on with the rest of the cards in this deck. So he's really good. He's the card that you want to ride against rear guard based decks. Say like Royals, Golds, anything that still keeps their board in the front. So really good. My favorite. Alright, for grade 2s, I play 4 copies of Burnout. Yes, I finally got them all SP. So pretty. His skill is on placement. Select an Overlord from your drop zone, put him at the bottom of your deck, and if you do, pay the cost, which is Soul Blast 1, retire any unit on your opponent's board. So he's really good for just sniping out those pesky rear guards that are out there and helps you from decking out. And it helps against with the cross. So when you're doing the loop by riding the cross, Soul Blasting, and then making sure you have the right pieces in the drop zone, leading them back in. Lather, rinse, and repeat. This is a cycle that you want to keep repeating over and over again, which you need burnouts for. I play 4 copies of Nahalem. Thank the fucking heaven this card is out. I hated Burning Horn. Oh god, I hate 11 those 12k attackers that were so useless. But you played them because you played Calamity Tower. This card is an 11k attacker when you have an Overlord Vanguard. He has an other ability other than being an 11k attacker. When a grade 4 Overlord attacks, he gains 5k power, which is really good again with the Legend and your strides, because every time your Overlord attacks, he gains 5k power. So when you're on the Ace and the Legend, he gains 10k, so he's 21 by himself. That's amazing. That's really good. I love this card. And the fact that we're getting a grade 3 version of him coming out in G7 is amazing. And then 3 copies of Neo Flame. I'm playing him because I need early game. If you call like a full column, like Sword Me or whatever, Royals or Shadows, if you call a full column early game, I'm just gonna call this, aim at that rear guard, and if you keep guarding it, I got rid of cards from your hand. If you don't guard it, well then I just sniped off 2 units. So Neo Flame really good. His skill is on placement. If a unit's put in the drop zone in the same column as him, can plus 1 retire. So it says just put into drop zone. Doesn't have to be retired. You can just attack it and then that's it. His only weakness is that's on placement. As you guys can tell, I don't play Berserk Lord Dragon because you need to be on a grade 4 Overlord and it costs counterblast. The deck kind of counterblast too much. Want to be very careful. Want to be smart about it. Grade 1s, I play 4 perfect. I play 4 of the Perdition Perfect Guards. I would recommend playing the Perdition Perfect Guards or the Seal Dragon ones because they are Flame Dragons in name. That way, when you're on the Legend and you ride them, you can actually search for them. The Protector Dragon is also a Flame Dragon. Reason why I don't play this is because you lose to the Mirror Mats and you lose to the Dimensional Blaze with this. Since you can't block your rear guards. So I'd rather play the old ones, stop them from restanding, stop them from doing their shenanigans. And also, I do not like Airmo. I have 4 Hollow just for the collection, but I wouldn't play him because he draw 1, pitch 1 isn't really that worth it.
There's better options.
Much better options, which I'd rather play this. If we do get deregulation where Laurel is gone and so is the end, then I'll play the Unflippers. I played 3 Conroe. Yes, this band card is back and he's better than ever. It's a grade 1. His skill is basically this. On placement, reveal a grade 3, and search your deck for any Overlord from your deck to your hand, discard 1. Just like a Stride Enabler, except it's for any Overlord. So he helps get you any pieces you want. So if you have the end in hand, you drew him, call him to rear, reveal him, either add the X or add the Legend, depending on the matchup. So he helps out with that. I only played 3 because my grade 1 lineup is pretty tight. If I could, I'd play 4. In my other card decks, I play 4. But he's really good. He also has another ability. He's an act ability. It's not GB1. You can retire him, and your Overlord Vanguard gains a new skill. When he attacks, unflip 2 damage. So if you're on the Legend or the Ace, you can unflip 4 damage. If you're on the Rebirth with the Break Right turn, you can unflip all your damage for free, which is amazing. Then I play 2 Stride Enablers, the hollow ones, the pretty ones. Help bits for stride. Sometimes I don't have a grade 3 in hand, or I need to keep a specific Overlord in hand for the Legion or whatnot. I take 2 of this guy. This is the one card that people are afraid of. Belong. I knew this card had potential the moment he was revealed. GB1, when this unit is guarding a Vanguard, after the attack did not hit, choose one of your opponent's rested units and retire it. Really good. Stops a lot of annoying matchups. Stops cards like Crayon Tiger. Stops cards like Sazanda. Stops cards like just a lot of good cards. Or if you play stand triggers, he stops them. Then finally, 2 Calamity Towers help the loop. Soul Blast 2, draw a card, and he's a good booster behind Nahalem. So that's why. And there for the cross and the loop. Triggers. I play 5 draws. Play 4 of the best draw trigger. This card is amazing. He's counterblast 1, put him into soul, retire a grade 0. So I don't like your starter. Kill it. Fuck you. I don't like starters. And then I play 1 of the Seal Dragon one. This is the Margot Clone skill. Put into soul. Choose a unit. Give it 3k power. Why I like this draw trigger? Because you can have a booster behind Nahalem, which is 18. When Nahalem's swings twice, he's 28. So if you use the grade 1, guess what? He's 31. That's a number right there, people. That's why I play this. I want to play more, but I need these at 4. Because there's a lot of starters I need to get rid of early game. Shadow starters, royal starters. You don't want to deal with them getting a board or them doing their shenanigans. Then I play 7 crits. 7 of the original, 3 tars, 4 Blu-ray Draco kits. Love Blu-ray Draco kit. He's my favorite. Plus he's a flame dragon. And then I play right now my favorite heal trigger in the game. Wow, she loves me. Prediction Dancer Agafia. Oh god, she's so damn adorable. I think I've healed the most in any of my games because of this heal trigger. In all of my decks, this is the heal trigger that has come. Yes, Rucker, I know you hate this card. And I'm hoping you're watching this video. So, I play 4 of her. Yeah, she's not a flame dragon. When we go into the format where we get the G Guardians, I have to switch to Mother Orb Dragon or the Seal Dragon one just to be ready for the G Guardians. But in the meantime, I'm playing her because she loves me. Now, we're gonna go into strides. Play 1 Supreme Heavenly Dragon Vortex Desire. I love this guy. This is my favorite Kagero unit. I'm glad that he's evolved into a stride. As a stride, he's whatever. His skill is when he attacks, flip anything face up in your G zone, helps get your GB2 faster for the legend. His skill is for every flame dragon on the Vanguard circle, you can retire a unit. So you have the heart, which is the grade 3, and himself. So if you hit, you retire 2 units just for flipping a stride face up. Which usually I flip up is Mustafa. Mustafa's skill is counterblast 1, flip a copy of anything face up, retire a unit. If you flip a copy of himself face up, equal to the number of face up copies in face up in the G zone, when he hits, unflip that many damage. So I play 1 of him just to retire units that I know my opponent's gonna perfect guard and stop Vortex Desire. If you got a Laurel, if you got a Tom, if you got something I need to get rid of immediately and I don't have the right rear guards, he helps to get rid of those. Other grade 4s, I play for the ace. You could play 4 and play 2 Novell. I actually do prefer 2. Since I play the Legion, I already have a restanding Vanguard. I only need 2. His skill is Counterblast 2. For copy himself face up, you lose triple drive and gain twin drive. After he attacks a Vanguard, discard an Overlord and another card from your hand. He gains 5k power and restands. He's really good. He's a restanding Vanguard. Once we get the 16 card G zone, I'm playing 4. So that way you guys can stop arguing. Oh, you're bad. Play 4. I'm like, no, I'm good with 2, and I have them all hollow. And then I play 4 Novell Vague. Oh my god, Express is busted. I love this stride. And it's just a girl. Just counterblast 1, flip a copy of yourself face up, and for the entire turn, your opponent can, when she attacks, your opponent cannot guard with grade 1s. They can guard with grade 2, they can intercept, they can call zeros. The whole goal is to stop them. So if you have a booster, It's 30. If you have a 7K booster, he's 33. Called the draw trigger I told you, and that's 36. That costs more cards out of their hand, which is really good to make numbers. And not only that, if your opponent's at 5 damage and they take and the next damage cannot be healed. The trigger is negated, so no 6 damage heal for you. When the G zone gets big, I really don't know what I'm gonna play. I'm definitely gonna play 4 G Guardians because I play Legion. I recycle my heals, so definitely 4. Like I said, for the Ace, and maybe 2 Root Flares. Just if I use a G Guardian first and I don't want to waste any of my good strides, just go into Root Flare, blow up a whole column for free. That'll pretty much be it. That all I'm gonna add. Basically, I'll still keep the same stride in lineup until we see what we get from G7, because we're gonna see Blade Master become a stride and the new GR, which is the Fleet Flare Dragon, which I'm very excited. Glad to see that Cardfight is getting better support. But alright guys, that's my cross build. Team Overman sign off.